Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to an updated backpack tour. Now, I haven't done a backpack tour in months, and if you guys weren't aware, I did a stream the other day where I started organising my backpack, and the stream is about 2 hours long. You can find it on my channel, and I only got about half of it done. And one of the sort of main reasons that I'm making this video is just because, you know, I've only done half my backpack, so I'm going to be doing another stream within the next couple days where I'm going to be organising the rest of my backpack. So I'll show you what I've done so far, and do be sure to sort of keep your eyes out and keep them peeled on my channel to look out for when I'm streaming. It should be within the next couple days. I'm just not too sure on a set date yet, but there will be a Steam group announcement when I do, along with a Discord announcement, and both those links can be found in the description of not only this video but any video on my channel. So I'm going to show you guys what I've got so far and the sort of plans for the rest of it. So without further ado, let's get into my backpack. So this is page 1 of my backpack, and this is where I keep all of my unusual hats, and the kind of goal is to at some point have this entire page filled up. So far I've got 2 rows, and you might notice it's in class specific order. So we've got all class items: Scout, Soldier, Pyro, Demo, Heavy, Engineer, Medic, Spy and Sniper. And I do intend on sort of filling up this entire page all in like class order and stuff. And then in the bottom row of the unusual page I have the sort of tiered and the graded unusuals, so the Wingman, the Airdog, SMG skin and the Alpha Steam, just because it's sort of, it looks a bit neater if the blues are on the bottom and the purples on the top, as opposed to them being like mixed in together. I feel like it's a bit nicer in this sort of colour coordinated way. But I mean, it looks pretty neat so far, and I'm gonna hopefully downgrade this chulo, downgrade this virtual viewfinder, and have this whole page like essentially filled up with unusuals. And you may be thinking to yourself, where is the rotation sensation from rags to riches? And that is a very good question. I actually sold it the other day for 160 keys pure, and you might be thinking it was the rags to riches hat, you said you weren't going to sell it, and that's very true, but I've sold the keys for real cash. So what I've done is essentially cashed out the Amaranthine Rotation Sensation for a price above backpack.tf in pure, and I'm hopefully going to be using that pure to upgrade my computer. And I have sort of planned on certain upgrades I will be making. At the end of the month I should be getting a new graphics card. I'm going to be hopefully getting a 1050 Ti, maybe a 1060. It's probably going to be a 1050 Ti though. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully my videos will be better quality and some nice smooth gameplay for you in the near future when that comes in. But the Amaranthine Rotation did heavily contribute towards that. So this next page is just my stranges that are all pro KS. Every single strange on this page is pro killstreak, and this is just to sort of separate them from the normal stranges. So all of these are pretty expensive, I think it's fair to say. So we've got all the primaries on the top row, the secondaries just being the shotgun and all the third weapons there, along with 3 collectors that were all donated as well. And along the top we've got the high tier stranges, so Australian Strange Festives. I don't actually know why the Strange Festive's there, but original Invisible Watch, you know, like high tier strangers like the Orb Hand, etc. And a vintage Lugamorph that's also pro KS. That I'll just put that down there, but I think it was up there just so it's out the way. Even though it isn't strange, it does sort of belong on this page in my opinion. So this next page is all specialized kill streaks. So we've got the pro KS page here, and we've got the specialized kill streak here. So you can literally look for yourself on my backpack.tf. Every single item here has a sheen, and I don't know how I've managed to accumulate so many, but I have. Like, I literally have no clue why I've got sort of so many of these spec KS strangers and pro KS strangers, especially because I don't use the vast majority of them. But there they are, you know, in all their glory. They're ordered once again in primary weapons, secondary weapons and melee weapons. So fairly neat, I must say. Like, from my perspective, from someone who organised it, it took absolutely ages, which is why the stream, spoiler for the next page there, but that's why the stream was like 2 hours long, just because it was a lot of sorting, and I probably went a bit extra by like making it primary, secondary and stuff, and you'll see that exampled on more pages as well. But yeah, on to page 4, and this is going to be strange cosmetics. And you'll probably notice again, we've got the strange hats, the strange sort of miscs and miscellaneous items, and then the strange bottoms, and we only have the breakneck baggies to go there. But nonetheless, we've got all of our strange hats here. So strange cold snap coat, like every single strange hat that I own, you will find on this page. And I didn't realise I had that many, to be honest, and quite a few of them are worth quite a bit, like the snow sleeves, the cold snap coat I went out of my way to buy, I believe. You know, a lot of these I've accumulated from streams and donations and stuff, but the vast majority of them are sort of through trading and just sort of sweets in trades that you never really end up getting rid of. And the whatever this cosmetic is, I don't think I've ever actually used it, but it's just there because it's a strange cosmetic, and I don't know where else to put it. Maybe on the untradeable page, but we'll get to that soon. So onto the next page, and this is just my pure page. So every time I get keys, refined, etc., you'll find it on this page. I would have put the 160 keys on here before I sold them, but A, they wouldn't have fitted and I would have needed like 3 more pages, and B, like, I don't know, at the moment it's just refined metal and reclaimed and scrap. I'll put the scrap down there just so it's like a difference here, and I'd say it's looking pretty neat, honestly. I'd say that's fairly organised in my opinion. Here's the taunt page. Again, I've gone to these very sort of extreme lengths to organise this. As you can see, we've got every single, well, not every single, but all the ones I own. The class specific taunts are up the top, and then the all class taunts are down below. So literally I'm so extra when it comes to organising my backpack. So all the class specific ones there, actually I'm going to move that so it's in the middle. Like that, there we go. That looks a lot neater, and then maybe that one, actually that won't work. But yeah, all class taunts and all those class specific ones separated by a line in the middle of the backpack. On to page 7, this is just going to be like, I'm not too sure yet, but this is like all the Nvm rewards and stuff that I don't end up using can go here and here. That's what 7, 8 and 9, yeah, 9 is like Nvm parts, etc. as well, that I never really got around to using. So we've got this empty page, which I'm not really too sure why it's there. This page as well, sort of kill streak items. It's all layered and organised and stuff. Don't know why I've got so many cases. I should probably delete them realistically, or like give them away or something. But I don't have a use for them. And then of course this page as well. It's all sort of like items that I don't intend on using. Page 11, we've got like usable items, so dual mini games, tour of duty tickets. That should probably be a bit more organised. I'm getting so like OCD about this now, but yeah, like all the usable items, dueling mini games, canteens, you know, stuff like that, just stuff like that can be used to do something. Then we've got craft weapons, including the sharp dresser and the wonga pick and stuff. I don't know why they're there. I feel like I should probably move them. Wait, is that's Spec KS. I'm doing a bit of organising now. I'll move this onto the Spec KS page. Even though it's not strange, it's the wonga pick. It's a special item, isn't it? It's not like a normal weapon. And then here is just all the hats and stuff that I'm going to be organising on stream. I've got a lot of work to do. My Joe on the Go collection, never got around to finishing that, but all of them are for some reason on page 15. So are they ordered in level as well? They are. That's brilliant. So yeah, my Joe on the Go half completed collections there. All my badges and stuff below it, and then this is just more hats that I've got to move on to class specific pages on stream. Like, I've got quite a lot of sorting to do, so it should be another fairly lengthy stream. Even more hats and miscs this time. We've got the Villain's Veil, the Viewfinder pullover, etc. Even more hats and cosmetics, and then here we go into the first organised page of the backpack. In terms of cosmetics, we've got our Scalp Page, and this is what I'm going to be doing. I've made enough pages for every single class in the game, along with an all class page as well. And what I'm going to be doing is putting all the hats along the top row, and then all the miscs below them. And you can see we've got the body miscs and then the feet misc and the leg miscs there on the bottom. So that's my Scalp Page. It's fairly self-explanatory what's going to be on here. Like the Thirst Blood is probably one of my favourite scout hats. Fun fact, I really do like it. On to page 21, you probably saw this coming. It's going to be Soldier, and the plan is to go through and fill this in order of appearance, so Pyro, and just do it in order of how the classes appear in game. But the Soldier page isn't looking too full. I feel like we've got some organising to do. Like, I feel like some of the hats that we went past earlier should be moved around. The Pyro page, again, is not too organised for some reason, but as you can see, with the Pyro, it has quite a lot of face cosmetics, and what I've done is I've put hats on the top row, face cosmetics on the second row, and then actual body cosmetics on the third row. So it's a bit more organised, and you can almost imagine a loadout made in this sort of order. So yeah, the rest of these pages are yet to be organised, and that's what we're going to be doing on stream. Then we've got the festives page. Is surprisingly empty for unique strangers, unique festives, sorry. I really did think I have more than that, but nonetheless, it's sort of every single festive weapon I have. I'm very certain there's a few kill streaks here. Yeah, Spec Chaos Extinguisher, stuff like that. Here's spare duplicate strangers, I think. No, sorry, this is my normal strangers that aren't Spec Chaos or aren't Pro Chaos. So all of those you will find on page 34 and 33. It did take a lot of organising. Like, they're not in any order. I didn't go that extreme on this page. But yeah, a lot of spare room on page 33. I might need to sort that out. Here we've got all our graded cosmetics. So elite grade will be on the top row if I receive one. Then we've got the assassin grades all there. The taunts there as well. The burst chester should be with the all class taunts ideally, but it is of course a pink and it fills up the page a bit. Then we've got, like, that should be on the strange cosmetics, etc. But as you can see, it's just red, pink, purple, and then the blues along the bottom. So very sort of colour coordinated. Then we've done the exact same for our weapons. So as you can see, we've got one red, and then the pinks, then we've got the purples, the blues, and the civilian grades down the bottom. Then we've got a page full of genuines, all the weapons up the top, all the cosmetics down the bottom. It's very subtle sort of organising that you wouldn't initially pick up on, but it's sort of there. So all the weapons are along the top, and then the cosmetics down the bottom. Then this is, I believe it's duplicate items that I'm planning on giving away when I'm streaming. So it's just items that when I was organising the backpack, I realised I had more than one of a few Spec KS, Pro KSs, etc. that I have no use for. So we'll be giving away at some point. So that's always good. Then we've got our vintage page. A lot of duplicate vintages there, but all of these weapons aren't duplicates. Then we've got the cosmetics along the bottom and the weapons along the top. And then page 40 is for all of our Halloween items. So that, as of right now, is my backpack, guys. Leave your opinions down in the comments below. It'll be really interesting to hear what you guys have to say, and that's just about it. So thank you again so much for watching, guys, and peace.